Light on the One proudly presents Midlife Don't Crisis. Shine through your prime. Hello, listeners. We meet again on the Midlife Don't Crisis podcast that offers great content and good ideas to be useful as inspiration for life and self-improvement for middle-aged people and those interested in developing themselves, both in knowledge and spirit. And this time, you're with me, Colonel George, and I'm here to share some cool perspectives on life for the middle-aged for all of you to hear. Today, we're going to talk about another interesting topic of midlife that many people may be facing. The fact that by the time you find your true self, you're already in your middle age. Many people have grown up with a framework from their family, social norms, beliefs, or beautiful, elegant myths from a young age about what to study to have a good future, what job to have to be stable, and what a good life should look like. I was one of them. My future was already laid out for me. Whatever there was, I just followed the recipe. Whatever I wanted to be, I became it according to the recipe. If there's a problem, just go to 7-Eleven, because everything you want to find there is ready-made. And I ended up walking down that path for a long, long time, and I never stopped to ask myself, hey, is the life I've lived truly me? Just because I was afraid of not pleasing others, afraid of being devalued as useless or not good enough, and being judged or not accepted in various ways. And especially, I was afraid of being looked down on and bullied. This is what society is like today. That's why most people still have these messed up life problems. They're so busy putting on airs and wearing God knows what masks for half their lives. And some people are hurting because they didn't get a chance to choose. They had to live a miserable life hiding for a long time. This is a total waste of time. But by the time I reached the point of, oh, this is me, that feeling of abundance, of being full, of feeling right. I was already over 40. I see some people with hardly any savings, drowning in debt, and even their family can't help at all. Worse still, some people are already fighting for their lives, but life fights back. They get laid off, or they're cheated by someone close to them. They don't have a team. It's hard to find a sponsor these days, as everyone knows. The more you run, the more you try to grab something, the further away it gets, like playing tag without a finish line. When you have to start over from scratch, or by the time you find your true self, you worry and think, do I have to work myself to death to get by? Especially with the big problem of money, which seems to be the key to almost everything. So I have an interesting life strategy to share. Number first, view your life crisis as a golden opportunity for a new beginning. The truth is, true abundance and readiness aren't measured by savings or being well off alone. They're measured by the happiness of being, having, and doing what you love, being who you want to be, being able to be passionate about it all day, and having fun doing it without getting bored, with the skills, knowledge, and experience you have, being your most natural self. That's what creates new value and stability, to move your life forward in the right direction, to be happy and powerful, without caring about what anyone thinks or how they judge you because you don't eat at their house. It's time to stop letting anyone lead you by the nose. And the second, stop comparing yourself to others. It's not too late to start from scratch, even if you're in your 40s. But do you know what? The people around you who have houses, cars, complete families, and who are living well and looking happy on the surface, that's just a facade you see. It's all a mask. No one is going to tell you everything about the hidden things in their background. Everyone has problems. Some people don't get found out until they're on the front page of the news. So don't be jealous of them. Don't compare yourself to them. Because the goal of life isn't to race against anyone else. It's a race against yourself by being your true self. The first question you have to ask yourself clearly is, hey, are you brave enough? Brave enough to step out of your comfort zone? Come on, stop hesitating. Because most people are still stuck in a framework. In a safe zone they're afraid to break. They're afraid of being embarrassed. They're stuck in old habits. They just want to look good on the outside and hide what's going on behind the scenes. And what happens in the end? They're secretly dramatic about their own lives. This is what you call all talk. So you have to know yourself and be brave enough to take action. Think, if I don't do it in this life, when will I do it? The third, build stability with your true assets. I'm not talking about having a big house, a luxury car, land, gold, or millions of dollars. I'm talking about your own skills, knowledge, abilities, and life experiences. What are you good at? What do you do that you don't get bored of? And what do you truly know about? These are valuable assets that can always be built upon. Don't underestimate your own abilities just because they haven't been used to make money before. Because every skill and ability can become a valuable asset for income. If you can transform it powerfully, it can create immense value for others elegantly. You might think I'm lying, so I'll give you examples of people who became successful in middle age because they found their clear purpose, like J.K. Rowling, the owner of Harry Potter at the age of 32. Or Morgan Freeman, the Oscar-winning actor, made his film debut at the age of 50, deciding to transition from pilot to actor. Or this guy is interesting. Henry Ford, founder of the Ford Motor Company. He achieved great success with the Model T automobile at the age of 45. All of these people made a name for themselves after they were past the middle of their lives significantly. For the last, work hard with direction, not just by running in circles. Many people think that if you want to be stable, you have to work harder. How true is that? I don't know, but there's one truth. If you do something that isn't right for you, you won't get rich in 10 years. If you're clear and you work hard at the right things, and you stop wasting time on the wrong things, if you know what skills you're abundant in, or what you have the most of within yourself, you'll see options. You'll see ways to succeed exponentially. You'll see a clear way out and a purpose. You'll be able to answer what you're doing this for. Even if others come and offer you different methods, if it's not the right one, you won't be swayed by those things. Be brave enough to leave your safe zone. Get to work on the options you see with intention. Have fun with it. But don't you dare procrastinate, folks. I'm one of those who wasted a long time on the wrong path, and I wasted the most time on procrastination. It's a good thing I realized it quickly because it started to feel bland. But think about it. Most people are like this. And some things, damn it, only take a little while. I wish I had just done it from the start to get it over with. So I'll repeat this again. There's nothing that's a bigger waste of time than procrastination. I want you, the listeners, to be very aware of this point. Now let's talk about something incredibly important: finances. First, you have to stop the bleeding. You have to be careful with your spending so it doesn't shake you up. You do this by making a record of your income and expenses and dividing them into different spending categories. The first category is for truly essential expenses like water and electricity, and especially debts that can't be deferred. The second category is for debts that can be deferred or restructured, such as credit cards or installment payments on finance goods. If you can negotiate with the financial institution immediately to make your cash flow as smooth as possible, and it doesn't cause you too much of a headache, then do it. And the last category is for unnecessary expenses like luxury gyms, fancy cafes, and various luxury goods you buy on a whim. If you can stop or switch to cheaper places, so that you don't run out of money, you have to control it well. You can indulge on special occasions to reward yourself for your discipline. And you have to remember this mantra, no matter how cheap it is. If you don't need it, don't buy it, especially when using online shopping apps. If you're still stuck in your comfortable habits and you don't change anything, and you just buy whatever, without any discipline in your spending, you'll be finished in this game without even realizing it. Next, make a record of 4 sources of money. The first source is great if you still have 3 to 6 months of compensation from your old job, whether you quit or were laid off. The second source is your savings for daily life and various expenses. The third source is income from part-time work or small jobs. And the last source is very important, your emergency savings. Put 1,000,000 stars next to this one. If you really need to use it, you can, but you must always pay it back with discipline. Don't use it and then let it just disappear with careless and aimless spending. Don't do that, because you have to manage all your money sources systematically with a clear order of allocation. You absolutely can't just use it haphazardly. I'm telling you, you have to manage all these sources of money to last for at least 6 months. Do whatever you can to extend the life of all the money you have for as long as possible. You could say that if you're disciplined in managing your finances, you can manage other things in your life as well, even personal matters, especially your emotions and state of mind. Step by step, I'm serious. Everything I've said is so that you can start comfortably, but you have to be intentional, systematic, and have a direction. And it shouldn't be too miserable or painful. Otherwise, you won't be happy. It won't be fun, and you'll just end up being dramatic and getting upset. Now there's a thought that comes up. Maybe it would be better to find an investor or someone to sponsor you. The answer is, wake up please. Don't be naive. Please step out of your lavender field. The truth is, it's good if you find someone to help you. Finding a sponsor is a bonus. But true stability has to start with you standing on your own 2 feet first, right? You have to create tangible value first, right? For credibility, it's like applying for a loan from a bank. If you don't have a business plan or a financial policy, what bank will give you a loan? Especially for an investor, if you haven't started something clearly and tangibly, but you have a good-looking plan and a beautiful business image. But the product is still in the air, just selling a dream. Who would dare to waste their time and invest? I'm asking you honestly. So you should start with your own resources first, and then see what the cash flow, working capital, brand direction, and customer response are like. And if you still have your own resources, I want to tell you that moving forward with your own stuff and your own capital is so incredibly freeing, you know? Because you won't be directed or controlled by anyone. But if you have support from others who want to partner with you, there will definitely be more conditions added for the benefit of driving your business, which sometimes you might not like. This is something you have to accept as a matter of course based on the circumstances. In conclusion, even if you find your true self in your middle age, it's still not too late, folks. It's better than when you had to follow others, or some beliefs or myths that framed you in a way that wasn't you. Even better than constantly procrastinating and not leaving your safe zone. Because wealth doesn't come from how much money you chase and earn, or how high your position is. It comes from being and doing the right things that you're passionate about and that you love to do while knowing your own value. It's an opportunity to start anew with a clearer heart, plus the experience and lessons from many mistakes and trials. Collect them until they become knowledge, and use that knowledge to create value as a powerful asset for a wider benefit, and work hard with direction. If you have a clear mind, can manage your finances to survive every season, and you're not distracted, and you also watch for opportunities step by step and move forward consistently with discipline, it won't be long until you can get back on your feet and have a new life that's even more incredibly happy than before. So don't let the fear of a new beginning close off your best opportunity. Be brave and get up and walk forward with purpose by learning to be yourself in every stage of life and creating a quality of life with a clear mind and a powerful, happy heart of your own. That's what it's all about. How is that, sweetheart? An idea to inspire a solution for a midlife crisis so that you at least know that you're not walking alone in the rain, because your life isn't about following someone else's butt. Just listen to your heart clearly and be brave enough to act on it. It will open up a new dimension to your life that's happier than you've ever experienced before. If this message resonated with you, but thank you very much, guys. Please give me a thumbs up and share, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You can comment to cheer up my channel. I will see you soon in the next episode, and finally let's build a brighter, stronger midlife together. Cheers, guys. Bye.